So I go in to look for you then. There you go. I don't know if we are live.
Hey.
I don't know if we are.
No, I don't know. It's saying we're live on the thing now.
I'll be in a minute, guys, if you're there. I don't know.
No, I don't. I'm not even running the intro at the minute. It's just on.
If we're there, guys, we're fumbling. We'll be there sooner or later. Hang on. If I go in there, news, that's reminder.
I'm just going onto my channel.
21:30, that's the one. There we're on.
Are we on?
21:30, that's the one. Hang on. We're on, guys.
Just letting
I've got to get the chat up now.
my YouTube catching up with it because for some reason my YouTube's having to go slow.
Hello. Hello. 808. Goodness. Let me just get my act together now. We had a bit of a problem there, didn't we? But we're going now, aren't we? Or am I frozen? I'm frozen. No, I'm not. I'm frozen on the other one. Hello. Hello. 808.
No, it looks alright.
There we go.
It looks alright.
Right.
Just.
I'm looking at the wrong screen. I'm trying to look at YouTube and. Hey.
Yes. Thanks, Steve.
How are you all? I should have some disco going in the background. Wrong screen. I'm trying to look at YouTube and.
I'm really lagging.
Hey.
Really
I don't think it's us. I think it's YouTube because YouTube's just on a spinner on the other.
I'm a bit laggy.
How are you all? I should have some disco going in the background. Just check your CPU, mate. Here we go again.
CPU's
oh, darling, darling.
It's only at 17%.
What's going on here then?
Fuck no. God knows. I might try.
What's going on? Are we okay? We lag again. Totally out of sync in the audio. Oh, balls. Pete, you're echoing badly. I think that was before, but hang on. Just settle down.
It might have been because I have the other sound on.
I did have YouTube on, guys, so just give it a second because you're 10 seconds behind us, and then we'll see where we're going. So just remind me in a minute if it's still echoing. It shouldn't be on my end because nothing else is on at the moment.
No.
Because I've got a completely new set on my end as well.
It's not on my end either. I've only got me earphones.
Hold on a minute. What the fuck has happened to Pete's normal background? I know this is cool. I haven't finished yet. I bet you all hate me now. It's all fine, my end. Brilliant. Echo is gone now. I had me YouTube switched on.
Yep.
Irish, how you doing? And, well, the audio is 20 seconds behind. All right.
Okay. That's weird.
So Steve's watching us. These eyes are watching you guys. So
try refreshing your screen, Steve.
Try it all. I'll put that out of the way so I can't see. Light's still in my glasses. So are we getting there? Anyway, what's new, guys? What's the vaping world? What's the vaping scene since last Wednesday? We think we've got this problem solved. It was a schedule thing that Shane had an auto Shane, and we think that it's worked now.
That we can put it down to.
I do hope Antoinette's found. Is Antoinette, are you there, girl? She's probably waiting till half past, but it's not out of sync for me. Great, Carls. Evening, Carls. How the heck are you, boy? I will be doing a review for you. I'll be doing a review for a few when I do get going, but we're just getting Shaney down to earth again now. I've got all the light on that cat. We'll sort it all out. My glasses, I can't see a thing. To be frank, it's out of sync for me. Village. All right. And how do you mean out of sync, Village? The sound is out of sync. That could be a lag because it's still coming through Shane on the thing. So I don't. To be frank, it's out of sync for me. Village. Video is beautiful. How do you mean out of clean and very clear?
It is a tiny bit out of sync, yeah. Yeah, I must admit, the video does look clear. That's fine.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think the video settings are fine. So did you like what I did, Pete, with the logos? That's why I wanted your logo.
I didn't see that, to be honest with you, because
Look
I
on,
didn't see. I'll have to rewind it to find out the.
no, if you look on YouTube, you'll see.
Ah, right, okay. Hang on, hang on. Oh yeah,
Yes, that's why.
yeah, yeah,
That's why I wanted your logo to
yeah,
cover
yeah.
our
That's
names
better.
up and put our logos there.
Yeah, yeah. Far better. I'm just looking at that now.
Yeah, see,
That looks all right.
I'm not just a purdy face.
Pretty, pretty. Ian, how are you, mate? Sorry, guys, we've lost Antoinette. I don't like to lose Antoinette. Where are you, Chuck? She's waiting. I left a message. We'd be on at 9:30, but we streamed straight away, haven't we? And it's
It's only 10
now.
minutes. She'll be in 10 minutes.
Been in a minute, yeah. So what's new, Shane? What are you vaping on?
Me, well, the thing that never leaves my hand these days, my Warlock's hammer. Beautiful thing that it is. With the ocular, I've got some Azu Black Currant from Zap in there. The other daily driver, my Vape Siege with the Rebirth RTA.
There she is.
And in that, I am vaping some Dragonberry from Mixology at the E6 shop. And I thought I had another setup.
Hey.
But maybe I haven't.
Well, I've got absolutely shite all on the desk except the mic stand, shitload of wires.
I've got a pod.
I'll borrow that. I got nothing set up. I was ill today and I didn't finish the room off. So there's all sorts of shit going on this wall, yeah, and all sorts of things. And this camera comes at another angle and it's all sorts of crap. So the Behandsworth Village, yeah, and there's all sorts of changes to be made to my channel.
It looks a lot better though with that bit of space behind you and a little bit of difference in the levels and stuff. You can do a bit of something with that. I think it'll look quite cool. That's
right. I've only got one light on at the moment. Maybe 2 lights is too much because I was white there before last week when we did this. So, but we're all.
I don't think you need any more lighting.
I think it's probably right like that. What do you think? Is that nice, guy?
I mean, if you were to run some LEDs behind you, like I've got,
yeah,
blue or something, and then the light that you've got on you now, would be ample. I think.
Colour's good, guys. Zoom is good. So the blue is LEDs behind. That's you can't see the telly because the telly's wants to be over there, doesn't it? Really, it's not going to happen. So I can swivel the camera around and.
Can you not get it over there? Can you not wall mount it?
I can do this. Bear with me. There you go. Oh.
You should wall mount your telly, Pete. That's what you should do.
That's a bit better, isn't it?
Man, that's not a bad angle, actually.
Yeah.
That's not.
That'll do. As you can see, the fireplace still isn't painted.
And everything's right way round now.
Hey, look at that. Hey.
Before, it was all wrong way round, wasn't it? We couldn't get it the right way.
Well, see how amazing how the colour changes just by moving the camera, isn't it?
Yeah, you've gone a bit yellowy now.
Yellow. I'm going to stay jaundiced until the end of this show because I'm not going to mess with any more settings for now. That Dragonberry is bloody good mix. Some Expo
Sage. It is, Village. I'm like only got less than half a bottle left. It is rather nice. I have to say, Ryan and the guys over at the E6 shop do make some rather nice juices.
Tell you what's lovely sitting at this end, not having to work for a living. I'll see if I can adjust that yellowness. I like that camera. We've got to mess with the camera angles.
The speed I set the stream up in when I was in VC with the lads and that, it literally took me 5 minutes to get the stream set up.
I know it's
which is what it normally takes. I'm normally pretty quick at setting the streams up. So God knows.
We don't know what happened, but we think we've got it now. No, it's on something else, so I can't adjust that there. Yeah, and I'm working with a new broadcaster, so I don't know how to set the settings up in that either.
I just don't want to have to be setting up a fresh stream each week. I have my, you know what I mean? I've got it set. I'll have to maybe set up a whole new one and run a couple of tests.
Yeah.
So if you don't see me on Monday night, don't be surprised.
He'll be there. Video, Logitech, blah, 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 original. I haven't got no settings in there. Audio, chat. Background recording, advanced features. What's that one then? Nothing. Statistics. Okay. We don't want to bore you getting this accessibility background. We don't want, we're not...
I was nice and cool earlier before I had to put the t-shirt back on. Now I'm getting warm again.
Terrible. That's a lovely tan anyway.
It's either that or it might be this Jack Daniels that's going down a bit well. I don't know.
I'm not touching it. I had 3 beers last night and I was absolutely bollocks this morning, so I guess. So there's the background. I'll probably keep it that way, guys, because that's where the other camera comes from. So that's it. And we can see everything we want. But look, that's me. I've been working hard. IDW Irish, I found mounting the TV pretty easy. Yeah, I think it probably will. I just don't know where to mount it. Because I'm building another channel, guys. I'm not going to tell you what it is. And I want the telly.
We know.
I want the telly tags on. Nah, 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 nah. And chroma screen and all sorts going. I'll let you know when I get it going. You might all hate it. I'll tell you what it is. It's a conspiracy channel. Because there's a lot of conspiracies going. Dan DeMere. Good Dan DeMere, how are you doing? Everybody's coming in tonight. It's fantastic, isn't it? So, you know, I really want nice pod system, refillable, top fill, loose straw. Any suggestions?
Oh,
I've got none with me. There's a lot. I mean, loose straw.
Loosest straw.
I mean, what pops to mind?
The breeze and that pops to mind for me for a loose straw.
Yeah, the Vapresso Zero is a refillable loose straw, Antoinette.
You can get a nice loose straw on the Smock Trinity as well, because I've tried that.
Yeah.
And it's got just
Fat Vapor, good evening. PHAT. We're not being rude, really. Despite AVP is a bloody good pod. There you go, Antoinette.
Is that who I think it is?
Who's that?
Fat Vapor. Is that who I think it is?
I'm not sure.
It's not Mr. Guy, is it?
I don't know. Guy?
Looking at the picture. That's not Kelvin, is it?
Is that Kelvin?
I don't know. Just looking at the picture.
And a smoke node is relatively loose for me, at least. Good suggestions, good calls, guys.
I've got a fucking moth in here now. You can fuck off.
I'm trying to think of the pod system that I think would suit you, Antoinette, actually. I can't.
You come in that big hole, fuck off back out of it. You stupid. Don't come back over here.
It is. Right. So it is Calvin.
Well, there you go.
Good to meet you, Calvin. Good to have you on board.
It could be a troll account. You're right, Village. It could be. But I know that's what he did used to go as, was Fat Vapor. Who knows?
You don't know. Only time will tell, won't it?
Yeah.
We have the technology. We can rebuild it. I'm going to mess about with the lights while I... Get this yellow out of my face. Nope. Yellow it is. Leave it where it is. Don't mess, Pete.
I do believe, I think it could be a troll account, if I'm honest.
Oh, well.
Because there is 0 subscribers to the channel. It is a picture of Kelvin.
Right, okay.
So it could be a troll account. It could be one of our many haters. We don't. Who knows?
We got a lot of them. That's what makes the world around. Good evening, wherever you are.
You've not made it unless you've got haters, have you?
Any particular product either of you are really looking forward to? I don't know. There's so many near to each other. I don't know where to go next, to be honest with you. I mean, are there any suggestions, guys? What does the chat think? Village, come on. What have you got in your arsenal? you're looking forward to. You've got a bed load. Goes on the Spires.
Yeah, the Sprite is a loose straw.
All right.
Yeah.
There you go, Antoinette. You got lots of choices
lot
there.
of options there, hon. A lot of options.
Stick them into YouTube and see who's reviewing them.
There's lots of reviews on them ones.
Massive
Echoing.
What's that? Pete, there's a massive echoing again.
I don't know how. Because...
I don't know, Steve.
Because there's no other sound coming through my end.
Does anybody else get that problem, echoing?
Oh, hang on a second.
No echo for me.
Hang on a second.
It's okay, don't worry.
No, it should be fine.
No echo. Iris says no echo as well. Antoinette, Spurgeon, no echo. No, Steve. Steve. Paul Fisher, good evening, Paul.
Steve,
no echo here. Brilliant.
Stop being a troll, Steve.
Steve.
Alan. Steve.
Alan.
Dave. Derek. Steve's a fat gay meerkat.
There's IPV Auto Squonk and V Sticking Auto Squonk pod system that I'm looking. Oh, right. I didn't know that, Village. You'll have to become the channel's researcher. Definitely. Because our tech guy isn't in. Thinking about getting an IPv it.
You see, so it's not our fault. It's people in VC. That's what you get for sitting in a VC call whilst watching a live show.
You never, and we're not even. I'm not in the VC.
No, we're not. We dropped out because we used their login.
Come on, Steve. You should know better now.
Anyway, Paul, has your new Mac mod arrived yet? And does Zara know about it yet?
Auto Squonk pod system. What? Yeah, but I don't know either.
Even Smurfy.
No, not yet. Oh, bollocks.
That's it, Matt. You tell him.
So, now you've gone through that show, what's the news? Oh, shit, that's thrown them into dilemma.
No, it hasn't, because guess what? It's already open, because I was looking earlier. Ha-ha.
You dropped me right in it. Oh, sorry, bud.
Love you, Paul. I was looking on the Vaping Post earlier.
Do you know what Steve's doing? Do you know the problems I had with reverb in this room? He's winding me up.
Well,
I'd be fucking wind up you, Steve. Wait till I see you after, buddy.
Steve's just a twat. Aren't you, Sergey?
Practicing.
Sergey. Otto Sergey, go find me some car insurance. We've decided that Steve looks like Otto Sergey on the advert.
Me, never, not me. It is. It's fucking wind up, isn't it?
Wouldn't surprise me. Well,
I love this suntan. I haven't been abroad yet.
I think you got born a bit quick, Pete, looking at you.
I haven't been abroad. I've been a fella for years.
Oh, dear. Hang on, let me get a yawn out.
This is terrible. That's waiting for me.
I don't know what it is. Every
Go
time before I go live with you, I get tired. I fucking do. In fact, before I go live at all, I always start getting yawns.
Fucking hell. I do this to him, guys. Paul Winstanley.
Good evening.
He's got near the same logo as Paul Fisher. Paul. Now all we need is
Steve and
Shane,
Grizzly.
Shane and Shane. Sean and Sean, yeah. God. Ladies and gentlemen, the system that has been disposable RDA kind of thing that was at Expo, it is actually good, right?
Oh, no, Antoinette. No, I can't do tea. Ugh.
Oh, I love tea. Ugh. I got tea on the go.
I can't do tea.
Antoinette, cheers, gal.
No,
I needed that.
I'll have a nice cup of coffee.
I can't change mine. It won't let me. Not on it, Paul. Your darling.
Clearly a troll.
Here we go.
Clearly a troll. Yeah. Well, you know what to do, guys. You deal with him. We won't. You don't have to kick him. Just abuse him. You know, as we normally. We don't encourage that sort of behaviour, obviously. But anyway, the one article I found on the news that I thought was interesting was, I'm going to move my mic over so I don't lose the sound. A UK study: the tobacco display ban has reduced teen use.
Oh.
A study by the University of Stirling in the UK has indicated that the existing ban on displaying cigarettes and other tobacco products at shop counters across the UK has reduced tobacco consumption amongst teens.
Brilliant.
So that's a great thing in itself. It says tobacco products have been hidden from point of sale displays across the UK for more than 4 years. Displays of tobacco products at shop counters were first banned in larger stores in England in April 2012, with similar laws following in Wales and Northern Ireland later that year, and in Scotland in April 2013. The full ban, including smaller shops, went into effect in April 2015. The University of Stirling researchers have found that the ban helps safeguard young people. The study titled the study titled "Impact of a Ban on the Open Display of Tobacco Products in Retail Outlets on Never Smoking Youth in the UK. Findings from a repeat cross-sectional survey before, during and after implementation." Why do they make these titles so long? Examine oh Jesus! Examine the impact of the policy on 11 to 16-year-olds who had never smoked. The findings help to justify this policy approach in the UK and elsewhere, said lead author Dr. Alison Ford. Dr. Ford's team interviewed a total of 3,791 young people, including 2,953 of them who had never smoked before.
Really?
During and after the law was introduced. Prior to the display ban, we found that young never smokers who noticed cigarettes displayed at point of sale and those who were aware of more cigarette brands were more likely to indicate being susceptible to smoking, said the researcher. And here's a little breakdown. Among their findings, they discovered that the smoking susceptibility of children who had never smoked decreased from 28% pre-ban to 18% post-ban.
Wow.
A total of 81% of those interviewed noticed cigarettes at point of sale before the law came into force, compared to 28% afterwards. The average number of cigarette brands recalled by the children declined from 0.97 to 0.69. After the ban was fully implemented, 90% of those who had never smoked supported the display ban. It made cigarettes seem unappealing, according to 77% of those interviewed, and 87% said it made smoking seem unacceptable.
Wow. Ebby Vapes, good evening, and ABC.
Good evening, Ebby. How you doing, brother? That to me is a good thing. If that ban at point of sale is making kids and teens and that see smoking as unacceptable, that's only a good thing.
Yeah.
But what they need to now see is that vaping is acceptable.
Yeah.
So they need to, they need to sort of try and find a way to make this become more acceptable.
See that, Paul? OCD is giving me issues. Shane's supposed to be on the left. But at least feet's no longer mirrored. We'll never get this right. Not for kids, though. No.
Well,
Yes, they do. Right.
no,
Okay.
obviously not for kids. But if if I had a teenager that smoked, say I had a 16-year-old that smoked, I would, and I will outrightly say this now, and I don't care what anyone says about it, I would give them one of them.
Mm.
I honestly would.
Yeah.
I'd buy it for them, and it would be a tool for them to stop, not to continue vaping and become a hobbyist, but to quit.
Mm.
And then you've got a healthy child.
Yeah.
That's not.
And even if they continue
damage.
to vape, I'm convinced that they'd be a lot healthier anyway. But at least you've got more. If you want to quit, it's a lot easier to reduce nicotine and get rid of one of the addictive products from vaping, and then eventually work at the rest, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hang on, Vaping Smooth. A lot of shops have e-liquids in full view next to hidden tobacco. Yes, this will do a lot in helping perceptions in what's good and bad. I agree, yes.
Yeah,
Maybe.
true.
Antoinette, no, not for kids. For sure, anything to keep them off the cigs. I agree, Antoinette. ABC, funny how they have the display ban, yet have the likes of a Logic and the pods and the display in places like Tesco's. Well, that's true. Nelson, here he is, vaping evangelist.
Hey, Nelson.
How many have you got off this week, Nelson? He's getting people off the fags, no problem on the vaping. He's a good guy.
Yeah, but I'll be honest, AVC. I'd rather see Logic pod devices and pods visible over cigarettes.
Yeah,
at the end of the day, whether it's made by Big Tobacco or not, it's a vapor. It's a vapor product, and that's the main thing.
25 this week, Nelson. You're going big time, man. We need to get you in Britain.
Yeah.
Phrasing God's damn. What's that? Pete, phrasing God's damn. God damn. I don't see what you mean there, Smith. Irish. With the conferences. He's doing conference. Let me just explain what Nelson's doing. He has joined us in chat in the after show, and he's always welcome, as he knows. But he's actively getting people off cigarettes, actively. And it's, figures like that, 25 people this week, and most of our guys, it's in the after show of No Nelson, with 3 conferences. He's doing conferences. He's working on it. He's been asked to work, and he's worked in a vape shop. He's a real enthusiast for vaping. So I just want to get that out. So he puts us all to shame.
Mind you, it don't take much to put us to shame, does it really?
Not really. That's what we're here for.
Yeah.
The shame of it.
We're here, so you lot don't have to be.
Yeah, don't forget to hit the like button, guys. It's very important to YouTube's, what they call it, community, whatever.
Yeah, audience interaction.
Audience interaction. That was the word I was looking for.
Yeah, for some reason, my thumbs up button don't want to work.
That's why I didn't get time to come down. I don't blame you, Nelson. No, it's everything's. I mean, I was watching YouTube this afternoon when I should have been working, but it was kept lagging. YouTube itself, it wasn't anything else. It wasn't the PC or the internet connection. I tested them both, but YouTube keeps taking dicky fits at certain times of the day. That's my favorite part of the of working in a vape shop. Oh, brilliant! When people come back and say they haven't smoked since I set them up, that's
if I'm not mistaken, it's Dan Demir that works with Jay, Live Vape and Chill.
Ah, right, okay.
Works in one of Jay's shops.
Right, pods have no problem with it when it's big businesses start selling external battery mods without the knowledge of battery safety. That's when I have a problem. Yeah. That's always the issue. Shops
like Argos have been doing.
Thanks, Andrew.
Which, if anybody hasn't seen, go check out Chris's video from Empire. He posted one up about what Argos have been doing of late.
Yeah, there's a good point there actually to linger on. Putting vape devices into the general retail without, I mean, you go to a brick and mortar vape shop, you're going to guarantee to get some expertise because that's all they do. But
not always. 9 times out of 10.
Always,
9 times out of 10, I would say you'll have someone there that is knowledgeable. You've always got some shops where people just are in it for the money and they'll just employ anybody. But
But I mean, just going back to that's the thing. You're gonna, if you're working solely in, if you're selling spuds, you're gonna know what the difference between a King Edward and another one, aren't you?
Yeah.
So generally speaking, a new person working in a vape shop could potentially let you down because they're not trained. Because there's quite a bit of vaping now, isn't there? There wasn't at one time.
It's no different than, like, if you want a good cut of meat, you go to a butcher's. You don't buy it from a supermarket. You go to a butcher's.
That's right.
So you want the right knowledge about vape devices and that, you go to a vape shop.
That is the best choice, yeah. Now, Nelson, if we can assist you in any way by reviewing for you or doing a live for you, don't hesitate to ask. We'll assist that work. No problem. Bones!
Bones.
What you vaping on? We've just done that. I'm vaping on the NX30, but that's me because I've moved studio.
Warlock's Hammer.
JFM Development. Hello, mate. Enjoying some tea and trumpets.
Trumpets?
Nelson, the best. The Shane experience is the best. Oh, sorry, share the experience. Sorry, Antoinette Androna Spurgeon. Yes, there's a shop down the road called Tobacco Vape. That's no vape shop, no.
I don't like it when you've got things related to smoking in a vape shop's title. Like where they've got like smoke or tobacco or anything like that. It doesn't need. I don't even like it when they've got e-cigarettes in their shop title, because it's more than an e-cigarette, innit?
Yeah.
Your little things. These are more like what I would call a modern day e-cigarette. This is a vape mod. It's not an e-cigarette.
Is that the Oculus, Shane?
It is indeed, mate. Yes, that is the Ocular. Who asked that?
Dan Demir.
Yes, Dan, that is the Ocular. And I highly recommend it. If you like airflow and good flavour, it's a winner.
Bones is on the Bones are stack and some watermelon shark gummy. Hey, Nelson, I have conference next Saturday. I was thinking of going live with you guys. That would not be a problem, mate. That would not be a problem. We can do that on Shane's channel on the Saturday. We got this sussed now. We thought we had the balls, but you just let us know and we'll do that with you, mate. Vaping Irish, nice Smurf, but I bet it shook some clouds, and your vape smells like a melting circuit board. You fucks like gals, Antoinette. I agree. What do you think?
Dan, they've lasted a while.
Yeah, sorry, Nelson, I just got that back again. But yeah, certainly, mate. Absolutely. Why not?
Yeah, we don't mind talking to people.
Well, Nelson, are you sure that's a good idea? Village.
What are you trying to say, John?
Better fucking amateurs. That's what you're saying.
How could people in Holland not want to see these two beautiful English faces?
Yeah, definitely, Nelson. Just speak to us on, say, Wednesday. And come on the after show if you get a chance. And because I know you work funny hours, but certainly we can set you up. We can set you up on this channel, Nelson. Now, just need to download Zoom, Nelson, because we're on Zoom now. So just download Zoom, the program Zoom.
Yeah,
You'll get
it's free. The free version.
It's free.
Download it.
It's like VC. But,
right, here we go. What's the shelf life of e-liquid?
I don't know whether there is one.
I honestly don't, if I'm honest. I think it depends on it's more the shelf life of the nicotine. Because over time, in a normal clear bottle, for instance, if that's left in sunlight or whatever, the sunlight will over time degrade the nicotine. And if you got a 3 milligram, it'll probably end up being a 2 milligram or a 1.5 milligram. The nicotine will degrade. I mix a lot of mine in big bottles and keep them in cupboards. And I've had 500ml bottles that I've had for over a year. And still not noticed a difference. And in some juices, they only get better. Things like custards and stuff and heavy bakeries just get better and better with time.
I don't think you'll have a problem on shelf life, to be honest with you. I think you'll have used it within JFM developments, waving and hearts. But I wouldn't worry about it, to be honest with you. There's not. It does. I can't see VG and PG going off, and I can only see nicotine changing its. It changes, but it doesn't change to a poison or anything like that. You know.
Hey
so
up, Irish. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. You cheeky sod.
I missed that. I haven't got that. What's that?
Village, dude. Am I drunk or does Shane look like a kind of like a brunette version of the butcher from the League of Gentlemen? You cheeky son of a bitch. I don't look like I'm selling the other red meat.
I've got like a buzzing sound, like my phone is near me mic, but it isn't. It's not your end, is it? Oh, well, it is. Sorry, guys.
No, I've heard it over my headphones, so I know it's come from your end.
All right, I'm aware. So bloody problems. Nothing's on. Nothing's near. Oh, no. I'm on a different set. Next Saturday we'll be in Rotterdam. Well, we'll certainly broadcast with you. What time, Nelson? So Rotterdam's got to be an hour ahead.
An hour ahead, I would imagine. Does that mean then when we come on, we can start singing, "This could be Rotterdam or anywhere, Liverpool or Rome"?
Kind of expo and one conference too. Cheryl, good evening.
Good evening, Cheryl.
So, but definitely, Nelson, we just need to set it up. And to be honest with you, if you set Zoom up and give us a call even halfway through a show, it won't be a problem to set you in.
Zoom makes it so much easier to set a call up because it just goes straight in.
You realise that you have to give the person the Zoom... Yeah, I'd have to give you a link, yeah. But that can be set up. What is that buzzing? I can't figure it out.
I can hear it. It's a very light one, isn't it?
Yeah.
It does sound like an electrical interference.
It normally sounds when I've left my phone too near. And I can't figure out what it is. You just get your room set up, use it for a couple of years and move.
JFM Development. I'm a huge fan of this show. I'm a nobody, but I vape and figured I would share, and the coils are on point. Thank you very much, JFM Development.
And you're not a nobody, mate. You're welcome, mate, because we're nobody.
Everybody is a somebody.
I can hear it. I can't hear it. Oh, it must be just coming through me. It must be coming through the digital interface, not actually getting onto the line.
And if you're a fan of the coils, this bank holiday weekend, I'm running a 20% site-wide discount.
There you go.
All you got to do is use the code BANKHOLIDAY20.
There you go. Now, listen, one on that, which Shane's going to put his website link in.
I will do so.
No, he isn't. Yes, he is. Yeah. And if you go on the website, right, because I got the notification too this afternoon, it was brilliant, and sign up to the email list, then Shane will, and it's reputable, honest site. You know him. So trustworthy, not be spammed, used, or anything like that in other causes. The usual stuff. But he'll send you that when the deals come out, you'll get it in your email.
Yep, because people got these early. That notification last night. That email went out.
Yeah.
With the offer, and then I've posted it up on social media this evening. So you always, if you're a subscriber if you subscribe to the email, you will always get notified before everybody else.
Yeah. Well done, Nelson. 5 months. That
means
good.
Your orders will get done first. There. I heard it then.
Yeah, I've got it. It's bloody annoying. I don't know what it is. I don't know when it's coming through Zoom or what it is.
Sorry,
Oh,
Paul.
okay.
I didn't mean to get you battered.
If I turn that phone off, which it should be off anyway because I'm not working. Well, it's off now, so it's not the phone. Well, maybe it is. It's off.
And,
so I will know.
That is the discount code, guys. Bank Holiday 20.
There you go. Do you get back? It's not a bank holiday for me, guys. We get senior race day. We get 2 days that you don't, but we don't get the other days. We don't get August bank and this bank. So I got to work again. I've already worked a lot moving this lot up here. I've got 2 more rooms to go yet. So that's it. But do sign up. Don't ignore the sign up to this website sign that comes up. It doesn't come up on mine because I am signed up to the email. And you'll get the deals going out. Nelson and Tunes, I talk about you guys and the channel. Well, that's really what we need. That's what we need. And is there anybody in that Nelson has recommended to come and watch in? Because this is where you find out. I mean, we don't know it all. We're just people, enthusiasts like everyone in the chat. It's vape, So we're just thing. But within the chat, everybody else.
There you go, guys. Everyone, go and drop JFM Development a sub.
So vapes, good evening.
Yeah, go give JFM Development a sub. Click on the little 3 dots at the side of his last comment.
Oh, cows.
Go and give him a sub. I will even do it myself.
I spoke to them, and it's being sent out from Russia this week. So hopefully I'll be. It'll be.
And they sent it yet? Lazy sods. These Russians are right slack bastards.
Well, they'll probably send it on a nuclear fucking warhead. The way things are going. JFM is a great mixer. Okay.
Right, is that...
Neil.
Steve, is JFM the guy that you told me about? And how can you say you're a nobody, JFM? You've got more subs than both of us.
Have you?
He's got 6,417 subs.
You're not nobody. We're definitely nobody
with that. Not a nobody at all.
No, Neil, we had a lot of messing about again. We think we've solved it. It wasn't broadcasting, so
yeah,
it might have gone out the first time.
Yeah, that's not a problem, Dan. Not a problem at all, mate. All you need to do, if you want, on any orders, if you want a slight variation, just write it in the notes and I will accommodate it as best I can. But that's not a problem.
Canthal and menthol. Well, canthal is a resistance wire. And I think you meant the CAN or CNthal. And menthol is a flavour.
Yeah.
Okay. Hope that helps. But as Nelson, the people are enthusiastic about the channel and curious. Send them along. Users on the screen. Get a big screen up there, Nelson, on your laptop. And we'll broadcast on it for you.
Yeah, well, trust me, now I know that you're on my subscribe list, JFM, I will be looking through your recipes because I love mixing my own stuff.
Well, I'll be over to subscribe. I'll do that now.
Love mixing my own stuff. Currently in development of a tobacco line of e-liquids. So, yeah.
Oh, nice channel.
If you've got
6.4 thousand subscribers, you're a biggie, and I'm gonna get a video now. Oh, you're doing very well.
Yeah. So if you've got any tips for me, send them my way.
And you've just got another subscriber.
But I think this one's going to be a winner, Pete. I'm gonna drip this one up soon and vape it because it's tasting.
All right.
It's tasting too bloody nice. I keep dab testing it, and it tastes amazing.
I'm gonna have some.
Once it gets my seal of approval on vaping it, and it tastes nice, I'll mix up a big bottle and I'll send you some.
Yeah,
Because
please.
I've got to send Matt some of the normal tobacco. So if you want some of that as well, let me know, and I'll send you some of the normal stuff over as well.
Flavors. I've got to get the reviews out, and I will be going over to JFM's channel for a little look afterwards. But if you guys haven't subbed to JFM, click on the 3 buttons at the right hand side and give him a sub, because he sounds like he's interested with that amount of subscribers. And maybe you'll come on the show. Would be a good idea, wouldn't it?
In fact,
maybe next Saturday.
What I will do, look, is I will post his link in chat.
That's good.
Makes it even easier then, doesn't it? There you go. There's JFM's link.
Get over and subscribe.
Click over there and give him a sub.
Get him up to 7,000, guys. That's what we need. And again, there's 2, and Antoinette might not know this, but there is Vaping at Pete's Place Live and the normal Vaping at Pete's Place. That the Vaping at Pete's Place Live is in the link in the description of my videos.
Which is where you want to be for a Wednesday. And on a Saturday, Big Boy Coils' site, which everybody knows now. And we'll hopefully get the notifications out on time this time for all sorts of stuff. But we did have a problem at the beginning, but we've got this. We had a problem last week, but we've got that sorted out. I'm keeping the lives. The reason I'm putting lives on a separate channel is I'm keeping the lives away from the normal channel because they damage channels. They long story short. So that's what's going on. So it's no real effect to me because it's not often I put recorded reviews up, but I do occasionally.
I'll get that channel.
When I get time. It's not a big importance for me to be blasting out reviews. Really, it's not. I'm not here to be a reviewer. I just like doing my lives and doing building and stuff like that, which is where I think the channel's going to be more heading towards.
Yeah, I'll put the link in for you if it will go in. It's a long link. There you go. That's the actual live channel, guys. Click on that link and on the Wednesday night, or subscribe to that channel now, and you'll get a notification. Hopefully, if YouTube stop messing about.
At the end of the day, Nelson, if you want to open a channel, do it.
We'll give you support. Yeah.
Talk about your journey with vaping.
Yeah.
It's a very personal thing. You get something new, you can talk about it, you can do whatever you want.
I think it'd be good to take a small camera with you on your conferences and set it up and let people see on your channel. It's not enough. There's a lot of new reviews coming out of brand new Chinese and so on equipment. But there's a lot of work to be done in those that's coming off or coming to vaping for the first time. And I have 15 reviews already done, not videoed, but written reviews to help people for the first time, to get off. Because it's mind blowing walking in a vape shop now for someone who doesn't know anything, and they can be sold anything. We're getting hearing of people getting sold 200-watt kits. At the beginning, so I'm planning on starting a review and starting reviews soon. Well, we do help people out.
Why not, Dan?
And Chris from True Vapors is now underway to start
he'll be
new things.
Them out again soon.
So there's another guy, and I'll stick the link in for Chris. He is a good reviewer. Go to channel, and boom, come on.
Yeah, and if you don't know who True Vapors are, you should.
Copy. Now, as most of you know, Chris has been on this channel twice now, and will be again. So keep your eyes open. But there's the link.
There's his logo up in the top there. Look,
Fat Vapor. We need some no nonsense reviews. I think you're right. Actually, it's time to cut the bullshit, cut all the trolling with UK reviewers and people who are associated with vape, whether reviewers, builders, or whatever, mixers. and start to get together. We've got a job to do here, guys. It's not making money. We don't make UK reviews. There's not many going to make any money out of it. We're doing this for the love of vaping, like Nelson, and trying to get people off. You know.
Yeah, it's my business with the coils, but that's a whole different thing. That's not for the starter. That's for the hobbyist market. So it's irrelevant. But when I come on and do lives, it's aimed more towards anybody that wants help to start and help on that road to, saving the life.
Saving many years,
basically, yeah.
Well, let's look at the stats. 1 every 6 minutes dies with tobacco-related products globally. There's a big work to be doing there, isn't there? The tobacco illness is huge, and we won't pull no punches. It's owned by big pharma, so you can work out the difference there. And I'm not frightened to say it, although I've got to figure out exchange channel we're on.
I don't care, mate.
He doesn't care. So, we've got to make a point here. In the UK, we've got plenty going for us because it's contrasted with the National Health Service, which is paid for us all on a weekly or monthly basis, on a salary basis. It works differently than a lot of the other parts of the world, a lot of other countries. So, we've got a job to do, and there's nothing to stop us going out globally. 43% of my viewers are from the US. Yeah. And Spain and various different countries. Spain has no inkling to vape at the moment. And no thing. Nelson, sorry, Andrew, get lost fat. All right. My sense of helping people stop smoking. Yeah, absolutely. And I'm happy to get Al 36, all 36 people off cigarettes. Well done, mate. Also, you want to join the drama-free group on Facebook? We're no drama.
Absolutely.
Chris is no drama. We don't want no drama.
Absolutely. I can recommend the True Vapors group.
No more Kiss Ass Kelpie reviews.
Great bunch of people. A group which I sponsor, so I'm not gonna put myself behind a group that's full of shit. You know what I mean? So
no.
I mean, if that is, I don't think it is Kelvin. I think it is a troll. But if it is Kelvin, shut up. We don't care what other people are doing. We're not interested in what other reviewers do. What other people do, it's what they do.
We're not at war or into trolling anybody.
I'm not going to sit here and slate the Kelpie in any way, shape or form. I've not used it, so I have no view on it. If I was to use it and it was a good RTA, I would damn sure straight say it was. But if it was bad, I would also say that.
Dan Demir's placed an order, mate. There you go.
All right, Dan, no worries, mate.
But just to square up here, we don't have any problems with Vic or Post or going to Paul McCartney or anybody. We have no problems here. Why does the drama keep coming out wanting to start war on anything? The Kelpie, as I understand, is not a bad piece of kit.
No.
And if you compare it with where we started with the Ego Pen or the Cigalike, it's got to be fantastic. Yeah. So forget it. We're not interested. No trolls.
No trolls, no drama.
People want to kiss ass for subscribers. Well, it's not YouTube anymore. Views mean everything. So get off your ass, reviewers, and get views, not subscribers. Bones. Todd rose above the drama. Absolutely gave the Kelpie an honest review. Why not?
Exactly. Exactly. He said it as it is. If it's a good product, say it's a good product.
Mm-hmm. But on that note, we all make live mistakes. I have made my fair share of mistakes in live thinking, not thinking before you speak.
Yeah.
And I'd be the first to say, forgive me. And I've always Facebooked anyone when they've complained and said, look, my mistake.
Yeah, well said.
And better the hatchet.
I mean, at the end of the day, I've not spoken to Vic since the issues we had, but he doesn't say it about me. I don't say it about him. It's just how it is. Me and Chris buried the hatchet. We're fine. At Expo, me and Mark spoke. So, just it's the end of it.
It's the end of it. Nothing can be done that can't be undone.
Yeah.
And it's not about you, me, or anybody, or Vic, or anybody.
I'm not in this to create drama or to create enemies. It's not what it's about.
Yeah.
I'm here because I enjoy what I do. I enjoy building coils for people. It helps me financially, and it also helps me mentally. So it is what it is. People should just live and let live.
Well, we've got a job to do if we're going to continue doing vaping, aren't we? And that's the end of it. And nobody should be. As Village said before, the market for vape reviewers is saturated in the UK and a lot of in the USA. There's a lot of people out doing this.
Well,
we're all adults at the end of the day.
I do try, regardless of what people may say or may think of me. I always try to do the best I can for whoever I can.
Now, take Nelson as an example, who works hard to get people into vaping and away from smoking. And that's an example that we should be following instead of bitching each other's back for no money. If it was money involved and you wanted to bitch someone, I could understand that, but not over vape reviewing. It's laughable. Too much drama caused in vaping. Yeah, it's not in other channels. I run other channels, and they're lovely channels to run because there ain't this kind of crap. Yeah. But we've stopped it. We're not doing it. We won't get involved and risk getting.
Life is way too short. At the end of the day, you might not be here tomorrow. So,
how do we follow your work, Nelson? Well, hopefully, we're going to help Nelson with that. And we'll do some live. And if he does get a channel going, of course, we'll support him. We'll do what we do with everybody who's starting vaping. Because from a saturated point of view, there might be a lot of reviews, but at the same time, if there's a lot of reviewers, they can only damage the growth of reviewers, but they can't damage the growth of people coming off cigarettes on vaping because we're more popular. We're there. We're everywhere. They're in the face. So depending on your train of thought, the more the merrier for me. Because I don't intend to be a big reviewer and I have thousands and thousands of subscribers and a silver play button behind me. I don't particularly want them.
Thanks, Village.
I would do other channels.
Thanks, Village.
People need to stick together, especially what's happening in the States. Exactly, Chris. Exactly.
We've got it good over here compared to a lot of other places in the world, and we need to make the most of that.
Oh, absolutely.
We need to make the most of that.
Keep on plugging away. Ignore the trolling. Ignore the bitching and backbiting. I don't know what's called. I don't know where it came from. It started, and I just don't get it. I don't get it. I'm not that sort, and Shane definitely isn't. So he will defend himself, though.
Exactly. Yeah, I'll always defend myself, and I'll defend people. Yeah. I'll defend other people that I believe in.
Well, that's a good idea, Nelson. If you start a channel, we can actually broadcast on your channel. We'll join you, show you how to set up a broadcast on your channel, and then we'll come on your show. And Chris and other people come on your show.
I absolutely agree. Fat Vapor drama is created for views a lot of the time.
It's yeah, absolutely. But whether you're Kelvin or not, because you got Kelvin's face on your thing, Fat, it doesn't really matter as long as people see the light and realise there's got to be a change. There's got to be changes because views are views. Chinese aren't sending out as much stuff as they used to anyway, but there is a job to do here. Everybody agrees.
Nelson, absolutely. No reason why I won't believe in you. You're doing something great for the vaping community, and I wholeheartedly support that. Absolutely.
And we've met Nelson on live, on the show afterwards, and he's a great guy. He's not a bullshitter.
In my opinion, Nelson, you've done more for vaping than what I have.
You work hard on what they have. I agree, Chris. Totally agree with Village. No, something happened, but don't care, both age. Not at all. Put it behind us. We fell out with other people. We've been the instigator. We're not instigator, but we've been defenders in many cases and got mad live. We've done that. But it's gone. Not interested. Won't answer anybody who emails me who's a troll or contacts me who's wanting to go. Piss off.
You know,
not interested.
I'm the sort of bloke that anybody has an issue with me, talk to me. Simple as.
Simple as. Yeah.
If you've got an issue, air it. If you want to, you know, straighten things out, say so. I'm an open guy. I don't hold grudges. To be honest, I'm not really a grudge-holding person.
4 years old. I worked my hardest to get where I am now. 5,700 members. There you go. People work on other social media, you see. They're not just YouTube. They're on all the other. I mean, my total social media following is in the 56,000. With different social medias and different channels. We work hard. It's a long haul. And if anybody, I mean, I was putting into 15 hours a day doing YouTube and other social medias. It takes an extreme amount of time. So do the other reviewers. You know, so Vic puts a lot more than that in. And you know, Todd and Biker, who's not well at the moment, but these people put a lot of effort to get where they are.
Yeah.
Give them some space.
In all honesty, what Vic does and how he works, I've got nothing but respect for him. You
Absolutely.
know, he bangs out the reviews daily, and from doing reviews, it's not a quick process.
Not at all.
It's not a quick process at all. You've got the video in, you've then got the editing, you've then got the rendering, the uploading, all your other social media on top of that. It's a lot of work.
There's 3 to 4 hours going to a video.
To produce the amount of content that Vic does.
Yeah.
And there's no wonder that he's, you know, taken the opportunity to make it full-time business.
But Chris from True Vapors there, you see in the chat, he helps people in all directions, not just vaping. You know, he helps people who come onto his Facebook and all sorts of stuff. You know, there's a lot of good work goes into reviewing, and I think it's people's big art that keeps them going. If they focus on being famous and, you know, climbing up a ladder, then there's going to be a few rungs missing, you know.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but you're never going to be famous for making vape reviews. You just ain't.
Not in the UK. Not in the UK, no.
Anywhere, you're never going to be famous. It's not. It's not.
No, it's not. It's not a big YouTube thing. Anyway.
You're only going to be known in the niche that you're in.
That's it.
You know, and it's not that big a niche.
No, it's only people like Nelson and people like him who are encouraging great numbers of people to get over that will actually watch vape reviews and look for new kit. But again, going back, we should be focusing. I do focus on other types of review, which are helping people to get off smoking. Like the one I not long put out, the vape shop one, where things you might like to find you're likely to find in a vape shop. And we went through a series of stuff that's going to be on the shelf. And things like that. So there's a lot of great work. So it doesn't really matter on getting the best kit from China. As I said, there's 15 reviews waiting to go out on not reviewing new stuff, on just other things about vaping. Bones, no one outside vaping, even, no, exactly. No, they don't. It's a very small YouTube social media niche to start with.
No one outside vaping has a clue what I do. They look at what I do and they're like, what's that?
What's a coil?
Yeah, what's that?
That's right. There are 2 people, and they're great lads. They've come on, and you know, it's opened my eyes about Tourette's. But you know, Chris works with them. This is all going on in the background, all open to social media. You can use social media for 2 basic ways: for hate and threats and all the bad stuff, or to help people. You know, it's your choice, isn't it? It's always your choice.
Dan, if you subscribe to the website, you will get notified whenever I post up special offers, discounts, stuff like that. People that subscribe to the website will always get notified first about it. You won't get any spam or anything like that. It's completely safe, completely well protected, secure. I can guarantee that.
Richard, our tech guy, who's not in at the moment, he'll be watching, deals with that. And he's worth a say, to be honest with you, because he knows a lot about GPDR and all the rest of it. You can't do it anymore. So
yeah, well, he's currently doing one for Chris.
Right. So,
yeah,
there you go.
Oh, speaking of the devil, there he is. Look, I am.
It is.
He's there in the background.
Tech man, you want to know about websites and anything like that? This is the man to talk to. So
he's there in the background, keeping an eye on
us. That's right, Pete. Choose to help people, and it's a great feeling. Absolutely. That's if you start reviewing anybody out there, then that should be your prime aim, and not to climb up YouTube for fame, because the millionaires in YouTube do daft things, not vaping. They do. They get their nuts cracked on bikes and fucking anything that makes a laugh.
Believe you me, Paul, I didn't even post on a third of the groups. I mean, I need to go through my Facebook and clear a load of the groups out. And just keep
before posting them.
Some of them I've never posted in, so I don't tend to do it.
No, not unless you got permission.
Groups that I post in regular about stuff, I don't mind, but I don't tend to spam it everywhere. I don't want everyone. I don't want everyone.
Yeah, there would be a lot
discounts.
No, there'd be a lot of groups that would be welcome to have the coils you build. That's the thing.
Oh yeah.
Aren't we all, Paul? Absolutely. There'd be a lot, so it might be worth working on them and asking, would you mind? Because what you do is good for us. It's good for the people who vape. It's good for the hobbyists. So it would be worth talking to them.
That could be very interesting, Dan. How long before a vape review a boxing league?
I know. Well, yeah.
It could be interesting, that one, with some of the American guys as well.
Gloves off, glasses off, here we go.
Yeah. Sod the gloves, we'll make it bare knuckle.
Champion, there you go. No, it's just an email list, that's all. But when Shane does the deals, he does it on the email list. You get a notification. You can unsubscribe there as well if you wanted to.
Yeah,
the more he doesn't put a three a day deal up. It's just once a month, once a week.
Once every couple of weeks or so.
Ely 5-stick mix. Whoa, it is.
You're very right there, Paul. There's a lot of the groups that are very, very clicky.
Yeah.
And they're not the ones that I'm interested in being part of.
No.
You know, the groups that I sponsor as a coil sponsor are friendly groups. Most of
as long as you don't get thrown in there with the own boy OC.
Well, yeah, he's a big dude, Dwight, isn't he? But I'm a fair size. I'd be right.
Batman in a boxing league, yeah.
Now, Batman's one dude I would not want to get in the ring with.
He's a big laddie.
He makes me look small. I think he's 6'6", 6'7". Not many people make me look small.
But it's finished with you guys, and you guys encouraged me to do a better and help more. Well, that's when you know you're doing the work. That's when you know your hours are putting in behind the screen and moving your studio and all the rest of it, and even being interested in it, pay off when you know you're working and you know you're actually doing the job. Yeah, Batman is a unit. Yeah, big unit.
One hell of a unit. You're right. Very, very nice guy, though. To be fair, he's a nice dude. I've spoke to him before, and he said at some point he'd be more than happy to come on one of the lives. It's just a case of finding finding the right time and scheduling it.
Why do French like to eat snails so much they can't stand fast food? Wouldn't argue with Batman.
Yeah, Fat Vapor, you couldn't take Batman. You wouldn't even be able to get up quick enough to run away.
More people, absolutely. Neil Roberts. What
yeah,
time did
we had
you guys
issues,
go
Neil.
live? Don't know.
It was about
About 1:15, I think.
about 1:15, yeah. Evening, Alfie.
Tattooed Alfie.
But I know we're certainly coming to that witching hour, I would imagine.
We're coming to the witching hour, so we will call it a draw. And just as that reminder, are you doing Big Man Vape Show Monday?
No
Where
idea.
are we? Saturday, yeah.
No idea.
No idea whether it is, but stay subscribed for US time. Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Bloody 10 o'clock here, mate.
Yeah. If I get
Finally, I bought a pod. I got a Nautilus.
if
You're freezing up, actually. I don't know.
yeah, I don't know what's going on. I think my computer's having a spaz. My CPU's not running overstrained. But
Don't know what's going on here. Must be your internet. We'll call it a draw before Shane vanishes.
yeah.
Because if he vanishes, I vanish.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a good choice, Paul.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with the Nautilus ball. No. Bloody
Not
kids
at all.
of mine. Why they're all grown up.
Yeah.
Night all. Yeah, that's a turn to call. That's a turn to say good night, Shane.
Yeah. We will wrap it up.
Yeah.
So it'll be good night from me.
And it's a good night from him. I'll see you all,
See you all again, guys.
next Wednesday.